Welcome back to the stream. I'm Thunder2KWX. Tonight we're gonna play something a little different. It's a new mod pack that just came out a few days ago. It's called Stoneblock 4. We're gonna hop into this and see what all we can see. A little bit of testing that I've done seems to be pretty cool. It does require a lot of resources on the computer to run, but I haven't tried streaming with it, so we'll find out how that goes. Alright, let's hop into this. When you first start the game, you start into another world where you're in a room with all kinds of things inside of it. Which, let's see. I do believe I can go back to that. Typing spawn, I do believe. Yes. We'll show you how that looks. When you first load up the game, this is where you start. For some odd reason, you're usually looking up at the ceiling. But as you can see, it shows you a little bunch of different little biomes and parts of the mods that's inside, and this little guy in the center that you talk to. Little projection. When you first come in, this is what you see is this screen sitting here. You click on complete stage, of course. That's the only thing you can do. I mean, you can look at the shop, none of which you can afford in the beginning. Got some useful things here, I'm assuming. Alright, can't see what that is. Torches seem pretty expensive, it seems. But, yep, you complete your stage. Let's see here. You do have a quest book, which I'll get back into once I get back to the main world. Here you can see items from Create. I always like Create, that's fun. This is Ars Nouveau. Always like that too. The book's pretty handy. This looks like nether items. Haven't really seen these two or played with them too much, but alright, pretty interesting. Looks like the end world. Some little bit of draconic evolution. Okay, what do we got here? Looks like a machine from Oratech. I do not know anything about this, so... Oh, I can click on that. Interesting. Of course, I also played with these blocks from Chisel before. These are always fun. And mechanism. More chisel blocks. Oh. I have flight in here. Pretty nice. That makes it easy to get around. And the favorite Twilight Forest. That's always great entertainment. I don't know how it's going to be in this pack, but as you look around the room, there's not much else you can do, so you head up these stairs. As you can see, there's Archive of Guidance. This is where you come out in. My understanding, the more you play, the more things you open. I don't think there's really anything you can get out of here. There's nothing in these barrels. But as you can tell, there's blocks in the way, so you can't get through. I do believe you need to unlock things, like I said. Can't Didn't really get nothing out of that. Anything in that? No. I know there's these guys of armor here. In my testing, I did beat on one of these thinking, well, maybe it'd give me armor. Well, yeah, it comes to life and just, well, instantly slays you right there as you're standing there. So I really don't recommend that. So the best thing to do is just come into your portal. When you first come in, it'll pop up on the screen. It gives you some selections of what you'd like to spawn in. One room is just a big stone box with nothing in it. This is a cherry tree. Another one is the machinist room, which has a bunch of scaffolding and whatnot around, and it's pretty neat. Not bad looking. But I figured a nice tree to look at would be a nice start. Alright, so when you open up your quest book, it kind of directs you on which way you need to go. So as you see the red exclamation point here, we need to click on this one and see what we got. Mysterious Path. Welcome to the Archive of Guidance. Speak with the Echo to begin your journey, which we've already done. If you're playing with friends, complete the quest first and reach your home base before inviting others to your team. So you kind of need to start here first, then you add your people in. Well, let's see what we got here. We get one buckaroo there. Well, let's see. Since I've already created my new home, so I get this next. And whatever the grandma's treat is. Looks like it tells me there's a mixed salad. Alright. Next in the quest book is... oh yes, random events. Yeah, some of those are fun. I've turned a few off already. As... I don't know, to me there's a bit of an annoyance in a way, but so I turned those off already. But you know, as you play on, you'll soon find out which ones you like or not. So let's see, I need to click the box here so we can... sort of like this one, is jump scares. All you gotta do is type this into your chat to turn it off. You don't need to put it true or false. It automatically either turns it off or enables it. Let's see what the next one is. Alright. Stone pebbles. No dirt, no trees, no tools, but you've still got your fist. Break some stone to get your first pebbles. What we'll do is... alright. Like I had a few things here on the ground already. Must have had one of them bee events. When a little bee spawns in, he'll drop certain things until he despawns, which looks like an egg and some feather. Curio slot. Okay. What am I supposed to do with that? What's that supposed to do? Spell focused. I do not know. Also, it does have a map. Hit the M key for map. Brings up, shows you a lot of stone and whatever this room may be. Looks pretty colorful. First, we'll just stick with breaking some blocks, and you just come over to your stone block and just start beating at it. Just like you would a tree. So we're going to break some of these and make a path. I think I'm going to try to only break through the corners and leave these the way they are, and eventually just make a little doorway through the corner. But as time will tell, we'll see. Alright. Let's see if I got enough here. Oop, that's the wrong button. Let's see. Okay, we got that, so we need to make a crafting bench. Crafting bench is 4 cobble, which 4 cobble makes 4 pebbles to make 1 piece of cobble. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. Alright, got 4 pieces of cobble. So we'll make a crafting table this way. Alright. Let's now, since there's light here, so let's stick it right here. Go back in here and what we got. Got a few dollars and anywhere from 4 to 16 stone pebbles. What do we got here? Ultimine, it does not work on stone. Yep. I'll explain that a little later as we go. First, we need to get enough stone and whatnot to make a stone hammer. As you can see here, it's either sticks or stone rods. And I clicked too fast into that. Stone rod is it's just 2 pieces of cobble to make 2 stone rods. What do we got here? Yeah, matter of fact, I was turning this all into cobble. There we go. We got an advancement made, which makes 2 stone rod, but I don't have enough to make. So let's see. Break some more of this stone down to pebbles. From what I know, you can get andesite and diorite. More than likely, granite also is pebbles. Of course, I haven't really seen too much granite, so. Break down a little more here. Okay. Oop. Alright. That should be enough. So, need to do it here, and honestly, I need another stone rod. See. Now we got a stone hammer. Yep. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Need gravel and dirt. Alright, so what we're going to do is take this hammer. I'll break these out of my way to make it a little more lighter here. Actually, I'm going to open this up too. And I'm going to break the top open too. Because I already know down the line there's a stone hammer that breaks a 3x3, so it makes a nice clean pathway. Alright. Okay, I got some gravel already, so. In order to get things, you're going to take this with the stone hammer. So you got the cobblestone. So once you break the cobblestone, it turns into gravel. Alright. We're going to break some of this down. And gravel, let's take half of this. And then you get dirt from gravel. Alright. Okay, here. Should have enough for this. Yep, sure do. Gonna give us some of that. And also some of this, we need a crook. Okay. Make one of those are just stone rods. Okay. Okay, and just like a little L pattern upside down here. Gets us one of these. Take some of this dirt. And as you break it down, then you get some of your saplings out of it, or seeds. Don't break it all down, no. Let's see. Let's do that right there. What do we got here? Got an oak? Yeah, we got an oak. Also in this mod pack, if you crouch down a few times, yeah. Hopefully that's gonna let that grow. Yes. Alright. What you could do is, now this, let's see. You have the Ultimine available for it. So all you gotta do is hit the key for Ultimine, which happens to be the little wavy key down by the 1. Left hand side of the keyboard under the escape key. When you hold that down, it shows you what you're gonna block. So we've got 14 blocks for mining here. So what we're gonna do is hit the bottom one while holding that key in. And there you go. What I'm gonna do is do this a few times. I'll have to find a better spot. Between the wall and the leaves up top, I think are a problem. There's a lot of blocks here. A lot of saplings. Works. What do I got? 41 blocks? Alright, that'll work. Alright, let me get this cleared here. Okay. And then I got a bunch of saplings, so I got that done. Yeah, they call it using squat grow. Just by squatting down or crouching. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Yeah, let's do some furnace and charcoal. Furnace is still the same with cobble all around in a circle. Stick that there. Stick some of those in here and there. Get this cooking up. So while I'm doing that, make a chest. One thing I have learned with this, space is really needed. Let's see. I'll make another. Yep. Okay, that way I can put my stone type of blocks and whatnot up here. Eggs would be a thing later on for sure. That's food. That's a good thing to have.
Waybooks.
Yeah. Alright, now I've got some charcoal. I don't want to use it all. Let's see. Or how much that will cook down. And the next thing also is... Okay, that gets more charcoal and some hoppers. Hoppers are always good. Next thing you need to do is making a hammer. Some of these hammers look like they go to 5x5, which would be nice. Starting out, it's a 3x3, which is nice. Just some stone cooked up and some sticks. So let's see.
I would think.
Yeah.
Well, let me go.
We're gonna grab some more cobble. Also gonna need torches. And I see an apple down here. Food is definitely a hard thing to get started into. Put some more of that in there to get that cooking up. Yeah, while that's doing that, let's get another tree going. Didn't get much out of that one. Good one of these rams appeared. Not in the best location I see. Looks like he's stuck in the tree. Well, I'm not going up there after him, so...
Okay, what does Ram do?
That is a very good question. I do not know. My testing, I didn't get him to do much of anything, so
It's supposed to give you something?
maybe.
Huh.
Alright, what am I needing to do here? Oh, yeah. Let's see, smelt down some of this cobblestone. Yeah, he'll probably be stuck up there, so I'll let him be. He doesn't do anything other than that, so it's not like he's gonna attack you or anything. And where he spawned, he's pretty well... Looks like he's pretty well stuck. Alright, let's see what we got here. Think... Took all this. Yep. You put your stone over here and your sticks down the middle and you get this stone hammer. What it does is it breaks a 3x3 area. You know, actually, before I go too far, I am going to take some of this charcoal. Move these hoppers out of my hand here. Make some torches. Before I start creating areas that's spawnable. So when you walk up to the blocks, you can see that it makes it outline, so which breaks a 3x3. Makes quick work of the stone, that's for sure. What I'm doing on the map is I'm heading northward, since I do know this is up here. Since that looks closer, that's where I'm heading towards. Might make little rooms off of this, like trees and whatnot, as time goes. Since we're just starting out though. Let's see, let's go a little farther into this. Put a few torches down. Alright. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's go back to the book. Oh, that's right, got the hammer. Alright. See, what do we got here? Wooden shears. Any leaf block. 2 pieces of wood, make some wooden shears. So let's get 2 pieces here. Get some shears.
Letting the miner again.
Put this stone here. For the gravel. Let's move out in here. Is it andesite? Yeah. Put this tree down. Come on, tree, grow. It had to be a tall one. Oh. You can ultimine that too. Okay. That works. Now I got a lot of them. Alright. Oop. Let's get this tree down. Put a torch over there. Grab all these saplings. Put a torch there too. One there. Light up these dark spaces. That just worries me. Alrighty, so let's see what we got here. Okay, well, we got enough for any of that, so let's get those. Next thing down, looks like a wooden basin. And looks like logs or, yeah, logs of any kind. A U pattern here, so. A wooden basin. Alright. Let's just, I don't know, let's put it there. What you do is you take your leaves. I just crouch down and place it underneath me as I do it. You do it, you just start jumping up and down. As you can see, you got some water in here. Good way to get water.
Alright.
Let's see. It looks like the only buckets we got metal, so Yeah. Not anywhere near that yet. Half of this stuff we don't have. Which is fine. Which we don't have none of that either. So, alright. So that's just something that comes in a little later on. Empty some of the stuff out of my inventory. Where are these hoppers? How about... Oh yeah, get this stone out of here. Put some more of this in here. Okay. Got a few more torches. Let's head our way that way. Of course, we might need another tool to get there, but... Which we probably do. Matter of fact. Where's stone? Need 3 of those. Another hammer. I got those in my inventory, so alright. Now work on our way heading that way. Head up here and see what we can find. Not the straightest direction here, but that'll work. Not sure why all this puts all the blocks off to the side. Kind of weird, but... Alright. Oh, my tool broke. Alright. I don't know what you do with the broken ones. I don't know if you can... Ah, you can repair these. Aha. Well, that I did not know. Can I repair that too? Nope. Yeah, that's fine. Those are cheap. Okay. Pushing down through here, making this mine shaft. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alrighty. I don't know, looks very colorful, so let's find out what we got here. Getting closer. Yeah, I don't want to go eating yet. Don't want to hop in too far into my food. Yeah, deep sleep. Let's see what we got here. Well, let's work our way this way. Alright. Alrighty. Interesting. Got some resources we could use. From what I've been in, from what I've played so far, in my testing area, I don't think anything's in here, but I'm not entirely sure what's up top. Never been up there, so. It's a interesting area, but it has a lot of good resources here, so. That and sugar cane. I mean, there is some tools and whatnot up, not tools, but looks like barrels and some workstations up here. And some lodestones, blast furnace, a little bit of storage, smithing table, and some barrels. I'm sure there's some other stuff up here. I am not a parkour person. If there is, let's see. Okay, well, I'm amazed I made that. Yep, and then I fell. Yep, that's about normal. Alright. Maybe some stuff up here, I just don't know as of yet. Let's see what we got on the map. Is there anything out here? No. Alrighty. So what I'm gonna do is leave this stuff here. Get some good storage area to come back to. I don't have a pick, so. Alright. I'm not sure what the sticks are for. I don't know. So, let's see, where is my opening? Is it right over here? Yes. How about... mark this so I know where it's at. Do I have... what else I got here? I got that, okay. Make campfire, place on leaves on top. Yep.
Oh, forget it. All over the place.
Alright, so they want us to make a campfire. Alright. Looks like wood. Let's see, do I have it? I've got enough. Alright, good. Now I need to get rid of some of this cobble out of my inventory. Yeah. I'll leave some. Where do I want to put this? How about right there? Oh, good. I get a bowl out of this. Wonderful. Something else to carry around. Let's see. Moss block.
Oh.
What do I do with my leaves? Yeah, I'll just take 4.
Where's the lemon head?
And I'll take these 4 here. You can see that puts them on here. Alright, we'll let these dry out. Aha, there we go. Ouch. I mean, okay, I got all 4. Alright. So let's see what we got here. I need to do what with these? Once dry, turn them in straw by breaking them down with a crook. Alright. Aha. Grasping at straws. Okay, now what do we do with these things? Looks like to make rope, make a lead. Alright. Tommy blocks. Straw bale. Alright. Okay, organic. And crude brush. Okay. Let's get our dollars here and whatever this gives us. Just right click that when you got it in your hand. Like we got a Wilden wing. Alright. And the potion of mana regen. Alright. I don't know, not ready for none of that yet, so. Let's also put that in there too. Okay, what is there? Gear quest. Most quests in the main chapters are shaped like a gear or echo related quest. Means you will most likely need to return to the echo to complete their task. Or see if they have something new for you. Okay. Which would be this one. Okay. So making a crude brush should return to the echo of guidance. This is where it tells you can use /spawn to return to the lobby. So it means I need this piece of straw back. Brush. That's a regular. We need a crude brush. You need a pebble. Do I have any pebbles left? No, I do not. Do. over here. Break on this. Alright, I got 3. That works. So let's see, if I remember correctly, it's that and a stick. Yep. Fruit brush. Well, let's put these up here. Alright, so let's see what we got. Flash spawn. Portal to go through. We're back here in this room again. Alright, let's see what he's got to say. Alright. Begin your journey in this petrified world and return to me once you acquired a crude tool capable of unearthing minerals and basic resources. It looks like we can begin gathering essential materials. Alright, now that we got that going. Okay, now we're going to be restoring the world engine. However, it cannot be accessed directly as its core is sealed deep within the center of the world beyond an impermeable barrier to protect its internal system from those who do not follow the proper work, which is WERK, protocol. Access will require teleportation using chronon energy. Okay, this powerful energy source capable of opening time-space gateways. Okay, looks like you're gonna have to use this chronon generator, which passively store the power within a cell. You have located a healing spring north of your base, which will provide you with necessary resources to craft a generator. Alright, past data shown that mortal entities require the consumption of nutrient-rich substance in order to function. To accommodate for this need, you need to avoid past results. You may now require food from within our shop. Alright. You may access your base of operations by walking through the portal again. The task is to create and submit a chronon generator to your quest book. Okay, let's see what we got here in the shop. Random food, huh? Alright. Quest book. I don't know if we really need the quest book or not. I guess we could. Let's do a random food. See what do we got here. That's 4. Let's do this and place order. Random food, huh? Right click to open. Alright, we got a mutton wrap. That's nice of them. And quest book, which is what we already have. Alright. Glad I wasted $1. Thank you very much. Alright, now let's head back. I don't know if this brush does anything while I'm here. I don't think I could break this, can I? Nope. Can't really tell of anything down there. Hey, this is open. Or is this where I just came from? Yeah, that's where I just came from. Never mind. Maybe I should read. Any of these open then? Nope. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Yep. Yep. Huh. Alright. Hey, I could take that one though. Got some kelp roll and some other sushi. Yep, those all require bowls. Alrighty. Yeah, let's head back through then. Okay, so the quest book wants me to do what here? Alrighty. Alright, I got a quest for playing an hour. That's nice. Okay, so I need a grass seed for this. Let's see. Grass or delightful dirt can be used to make a passive mob farm. Gateway for containing passive mobs, huh? So I need to do that on dirt. Alright. I do have one piece of dirt. Okay. And a brush. Alright, let's see what we get out of this. Andesite pebble. Yep, that's useless. Alright. Um, get this dirt. Looks like seed and potato. Yeah, wheat seed. Another potato. Okay, carrot's always good. And diorite. More seed. Andesite pebbles. We got some diorite. Alright, I got a feeling I'm gonna be at this a while. These over here. Alright. And my pit hammer broke. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got gravel. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, finally got one. Then we got a grass seed. The chicken or the egg? So I'm gonna keep doing this pile here and see what else I get. Then I might start digging an area for a farm. Let's get rid of these pebbles. Potato, carrot, and some more wheat seed. Alright, now we got a grass seed. Put this extra dirt here. That out of there.
Alright. Up on one of those, honey.
Yep. Does happen. Let's see, passive chickens. Yeah, loot bee. Yep, they'll drop eggs on occasion. Or chicken jockey, which I haven't seen yet. So eggs and feathers, you can get started with the roost ultimate mod. This does have chickens in it. Chickens, let's see what we got here. Bounty board. Play for 1 hour. Yep. Alright, I'll get some of this. Looks like you get stuff for every so many hours, up to 100 hours. Matter of fact, got a quest here that we can take right now. Most quests in the bounty board are repeatable and refresh every 24 hours. So every 24 hours you can come back in and kill, X amount of creatures here, like 20 zombies or creepers and such. And of course, chance cubes. If you ever played with those, they're always fun. See what else we got here. Exploration. Yeah, the world is generated in rings. Each ring spawns out its different type of blocks. Because it comes from stone, then deep slate area, then the nether, the end, the twilight forest, ocean, and void chasms. Will be interesting to see how that turns out. As you can see, you start out in this little circle right here in the middle, and you work your way out. Depending on which ways you're going. There's other, say, areas deep within all of these areas, so I'm not quite sure actually what's there, so only time will tell. So let's see what we got here. Gearing up. This chapter here is all about teaching some of the different ways to craft, enhance, and enchant any gear you might need on your adventures. Okay, well this one you don't need anything either. You've got a check mark, which is nice. It's creating a more RPG-like experience. Items and mobs you can find in the world can have special effects on them, making them much stronger and sometimes giving them special abilities to make things even more fun. If you feel lost, you can always refer to the Chronicle of Shadows, which is the guidebook for the mod. Which is this book here. Let's see what we got here. That requires something. This has no reward, so alright.
Oh, no, sheepy.
Exosuit, that always sounds like fun. Probably nothing easy to do. Oh, and multi-block, got kitchen stuff. Got your cooking table, kitchen counter, and cabinets.
Oh, sheepy.
Enchanting table, which we're nowhere near. Alright. Of course, Ars Nouveau. Need a book. Infinity weapons, those are always nice. I don't see... Oh, I do see something here. World tier can be used by Control T. You start at the Haven upon acquiring the first affix item. Higher tiers increase the difficulty and rewards across all dimensions. Alright. Acquire your first affix gear. Common or higher gear. Slay a chicken jockey boss, huh? Alright. Sounds entertaining. Let's see, this is before we dive into hypothesis. Need to cover what an affix is. An affix is the driving force behind all hypothesis gear. Very similar to enchantment, providing a bonus to the item attached to. Items can be found exploring the world, and their effects vary based on item's rarity. They are more commonly dropped from boss monsters, which can be found in underground caves and have a chance to randomly appear during the night. Okay. So each effect affects the stats, effect, or durability and gem socket. Alrighty. Okay, need to fight monsters and explore the world for gems. Okay, well, haven't done that yet. Weapons. Okay. Yep, tools. Got it. Don't know why we gotta click on these when we don't get anything out of it. Alright, what am I supposed to be clicking on here? Telling me I have something. Aha. I am. Right here. Hundreds of items you can place in your curio slots can be accessible by clicking on a small button in your inventory, like where I got my stick at currently. Oh, alright, let's take that. This chapter here, generating resources, outlines the most different ways you can automate generating resources. This is where I was talking about the chickens. Like a chicken mod. Looks like you need a chicken stick. And we can get a chicken here. It says why use machines to create resources when you can grow some chickens from the mod Roost Ultimate. Contains a chicken type for most resources in the pack, with the only exception being alloys. You can make fluid cows for those. That's this section here. Once you got your hands on an egg and a feather, you should make a chicken stick. Serves as a wrench for the mod and allows you to pick up chickens from the world. From what I know, you can have all kinds of fancy chickens here. It looks like emerald, gold. I know they do iron and all kinds of other things. Yeah. I haven't really got into this style, except for those in the past, which is a bit different. I know the cows are similar to that. Laser drill. Oh, that sounds fun. Okay. What do we got here? This is logistics. We're moving items around. Like create, and quantum, Ender IO, all kinds of fun stuff. And then there's magic. I don't know exactly how this is going to work, but some of these mods I haven't played with, but nothing to unlock here, so. Generation of power. Create a bit of power here. What is that? Yeah, different ways to generate power. Energy cubes, that sounds good. I'll get these unlocked here. No, I don't want to do that, thanks. In-game generators. Yeah, those long ways away. Reactors, that sounds interesting. Simple coal generator. Yep, barely making tools at the moment, so. Slow smelter 9000, huh? Alright. The general technology is general tech mods. There's all kinds of them here. Immersive, create. I don't have enough andesite for that yet. Interesting. Alright. And mechanism, I don't have anything for that. Definitely don't have anything for draconic evolution. Oh, and the welcome screen, you can get stuff here too. Okay. Oh, you can use slash home, that's nice. Flashback. Okay. A lot of ways that, yeah, lagging is one of those things. Alright, so what do we need to do here? We got sand and dust. So get your sand is if I remember correctly, your dirt. Okay, let's get rid of stuff out of the inventory here. Stick this grass seed away for now. Oh, I said stick it away, not put it back in my hand. Get in there. Okay. And there's our sand. Use this hammer on again. And then you get dust. Okay, that should get us open here out of this. Gives us more dollars and more sand and some more dust. What do we got? Oh yeah, bonsai trees. Okay, so need to take our sand. Not much to do, but let's take the brush to it. Right, there's some clay. And sometimes nothing. Like some copper. More copper. Assume it takes 4. I don't remember how much it takes. Alright. Get some of this taken down here. Alright. Oh, and I must have had a chicken in there. Or bee. It left some iron. Nice. Alright. Okay. How much do we have here? 4, huh? Yep, not enough. I have to make some more sand. Yep. Okay. Come on, give me some clay. Don't get me wrong, I like copper and all, but I'd rather have some clay. Well, that probably won't be enough, but it might. Okay, stick some of that in there to get that going. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that's not it. Bonsai. Well, it says it is. Oh, alright, I see. Can't really see it. One of those grays where they hide in your inventory. Alright, another hopper. What is this? An iron? Yep. Okay, let's see. Hopper. Let's make. Yeah. Another full chest here. Let's see. Where do I want to put it? Put that there and place this on top. Piece of dirt. Okay, let's see. Sapling. Now I'll just put that in there. How about taking an axe? Just right click on this and you can put that in here. Enchant the pot or improve its performance. I don't know what the decoration does. There it works. There we go. I'll just have to make sure it's got an axe in it. Not sure what else I could do with that, but that works for now. Need to make some more of those. Alright, let's see what else we got here in this batch of stuff here. Need to make iron. The brush and gravel. Alrighty. Alright, well. Hear that? See. I don't see anything as of yet, so do some digging around this thing. What we got here? 3 blocks. So let's go this way. Yeah, cutting it a little close. Okay. Go over here to this side here. How about that'd be close, but yeah, that'd be fine. Okay, looks like I need to move back some here. How about now? Well, let's just go over here. That way I don't make a mess of this. Alright, that works. And we'll just break through here. There. I think what I'll do is stick some tree area over here, maybe? Sure what I want to do. Alright, let's go out this way. This down to our south. 1, 2, and 3. Let's move down one and make it a little better. Good thing I did. Okay. Let's see, that leaves that there, so okay. We got 1, 2, 3. Alright, there we go. Let's see, if it would be 1, 2, and 3. Just do it this way. See, we got only one block here to that. 3, so 1, 2, and 3. Alright, repair both of these. Empty my inventory. Okay. Yeah, these are good, so I'll put those down here. I don't know. Now I'll put that there too. Alright. I think that should be fine. I'll work my way this way. Here's a stick, huh? Yeah, thanks. No thanks, I don't need it. I'm sure that might have a use. I don't know why I'm carrying the book around either. Alright. Now I'm go over here and open that up the other way around. And I pick that stick up again. Take this book, toss it in here, and get it out of my hand. Okay. Alright. Okay, this is 1 block, this 2 blocks, and 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. And move back 1. Alright. Now I'm gonna make torches. Oh, I forgot I had that. What's this say? Also, as you see on the screen, stream elements, it says, you know, if you like what you're seeing, make sure to click the follow button. That way you'll be notified the next time I'm live. Also, post all the videos up on my VOD channel on YouTube. Make sure to click the subscribe button and the like button on any of the videos you like. Thank you. Alright, looks like there's all kinds of stuff in this. Salvaging table. Well, I'm nowhere near to having copper ingots, so. Let's see. Eat this apple here. Right. Whereabouts am I at in this? Okay, that's the room. I need to keep going that way. Alright. Looks like per the little mini map, I got a little ways to go here. Doesn't matter if I go past some. Torch down. Last thing I need is mobs spawning through here. I don't know if they do or they don't. For the mini map, it looks like I went past this area, so let's see what we got here. Yep. Alright, now I got this all open. At this rate, I probably need to make another chest. Now let's get another chest made here. Actually, I'm gonna put all the cobble in that. Now, nope, I need 1 stack in my inventory here. Alright. Let's get this book out of my inventory also. Of course, I could repair these real quick. If I can do this the same way. Nope, that doesn't work. That's fine. Alrighty, what we got? Oh, that's right, we need to find iron. Do some cobble down here. Wait a minute, how was it I got iron? I know I could pull it up in the book. Probably been faster, but nuggets was no, not a cutting board. Alright, I'll use the book. Alright, now how was this? Brush gravel, that's right, brush. Alright, I just learned something I could do there. Makes that a whole lot faster. Alright, what did I just get? A lot of iron chunks. Tiny coal. Not bad, I could use that for torches. Okay. Nope. Do I craft that into anything? Okay. Iron clusters. Okay, now what do I do with this? Do I smelt it? Alright, what do I get? Aha. Alright. Well, let's do some more of this. Alright, put some more of this down. Oof. Interesting, I always come out with 3. Alright. And then you make an iron hammer. Is it this one? I want to make sure before I get too far. Make the wrong one. Yep, okay. That's not too bad, except I don't have sticks. Take that apple also. Now I'll put these in here. Alright. Looks like it gives me this. Whatever that is. And a gift of a pebble. Something really useful would be nice. Alright, well. I don't know if that's really useful, but okay. Completing the quest will upgrade your unearther level and increases the type of items that you receive when brushing. Sure. That works. Somewhere north of my base. Time to dig. Amethyst shards, okay. Redstone and gold. Find better material in different blocks. You can brush dried dust. Okay. Get this Eye of Ender out of my inventory. Let's take these. Get those in there. I do happen to have some dust. Let's find out. Oop. Alrighty. 10 chunks of gold. Alright. Well, that works. More bone meal. Okay. Alright. As I said, I should probably go back to the Echo. So let's go back to the Echo. / spawn. Hello, I am back. Alright. Maybe I just needed to do that and not actually come back here. Alright. Since he still just wants that. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Obviously not. I'd like to have these potatoes and stuff. Alright. Well, then I'll come back. That thing's still stuck in the tree. Okay, let's see. I got myself built around, I do believe. Yep. Let's continue to head this way. Guess I better slow down because running uses a lot of energy here. Let's work my way around this thing. I don't know if that's all the way around. Let's find out. Looks like it. Of course. The bee spawned inside. At least all the loot shows up as this. What do we got here? Piece of leather, huh? Didn't drop anything else, did you? I don't see any. Alright. Just an egg and lapis and leather, huh? Alright. I already know the eggs are a little bit useful here, so... All right. That was weird, but okay. All right. See the deep slate circle here. Doesn't seem too far. Some torches down, gather all this stuff up. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, I do see something here. Chain mace don't line up. Alright. Let's see. This looks like X54, Y14, Z negative 389. Of course, I don't know where I'm at. I am X11, Y128. Okay. 14, that's ways down there, right? Yeah, I'd say so. Y128, well, I'm way up there. How about making a table? Alright. Alright, put this stuff down here. Make some more torches here. Yeah, I think, let's see, what is this? Tiny coal? Yeah. Head back and get some of the stuff out of my inventory here. Got a feeling it's gonna take a while. Alright. More tiny coal? Yep, tiny coal. Rid of these. Make a bunch of sticks. Alright. Put those there. Actually, I'm gonna take what I got here for 64. Alright. I think I'm going to take a quick break for a little bit, and I will be right back in about probably 5 minutes. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, let's see what we hop into here. Let's see what the next part of our quest line is here. I think we need to find... Oh, we need to get a gold ingot. We have 1 piece of gold, so... means we're gonna need to break down some of this. Probably gonna have to make another hammer. This one's about to give up on me. See, nope, I need a crafting table for that. And I can't repair these, so... Matter of fact, I'm going to make 2 of these. That way, once one breaks, I don't have to worry about it. Okay. And we'll break this. I don't think that'll hurt this. I don't think. Find out. I use my iron one, but really don't want to. Of course, I'll have to make another brush too. Okay. Okay. Feather this. Feather it, not break it.
I do that.
Alright. Yeah. Gets to be costly. Do that too much. And that should give me 6 gold, so okay. It works. Put that there. Just more tin. Bone meal, get rid of that. How much of this do I need? Any? I got it right now. Good. Alright, it gives me more dust. This compass will lead you to the nearest healing spring. Yeah. Yep, and going that way. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Somewhere up here. Alright. Well, I'll get there in a minute. So far, I'm gonna put that away. What else we got here to go? Let's find it. Provide you with resources to make the crowns. materials I gathered, huh? Alrighty. Looks like I'll just be digging. I guess I'll just move this stuff up here. And I'll leave that there. Dude, got a feeling that's just like the stone hammer. I just, yeah, let's just put that there. Okay, so to the north, and then let's, head that way. Hold on. I'll get rid of that. Yeah, let's get rid of the brush too. Alright, we'll just head this way. Alright, one long walk. Need a conveyor belt through here. Okay. Get to digging again. And off we go. Put some torches down. Light this place up. There we go. Let's see, that'll work. Okay. Repair this hammer again. That is repaired, okay. I don't know why I keep picking all this up. I know I'll have plenty. Alrighty. The Y30. Yeah. Y30 and I'm at 129. Alright. Well, that means I need to go down. One more here, and I'll start working my way down. Y30. I got a long ways to go. Well, at least with this, it makes pretty quick work of making a nice stairway. A lot of cobble to make stairs with. Here's this hammer again. And we're only at 112, huh? Okay. Good, I got another stick. I wonder, can I use this? Ah, yes, I can. What's that say? Okay, Benestick Cumber Branch, huh? Right. Ah. Hey, let's see how far we are here. 14, huh? Okay. Keeps it up, I might be there by the time I get there. Alright. Off we go to digging some more. Down and down. Now we're level 100. Okay. Looks like I have to work on my tool again. Trade this one out. Work on next. Keep on going. Well, we're at level 90, so how about this? I don't know if it matters or not. We got one, two, three. Got 1, 2, 3. That way we got a step here. Off we go. That's a level 80. Now let's make it easier. I'll just do it this way. That way I know what I got here. Take this, stick it there. I do believe this has compressed in it. Yes, it no, does not. Not for that anyway. Let's see what we got here. Toss that over there and toss that too. How about this? Pick all this up. Toss it in a big pile. There. I know there's one in the floor, but why not? Let's put that here. And one of those we need it. That'll work. All right. Back to digging. See by the map I'm getting close to something. Starting to load in bats. I am still about 30 levels too high. All right. Let's see, this is 71. This would be 70. Okay. One, two, and three. Torch. Downward we go. Okay. Let's see, we at 60? Yep, sure are. Okay, so we got 3. Okay. Okay, and that broke. I don't know if I need these tunnels like this or not, but I just kind of like making them uniform here. Alright. Actually, you kind of like having the one in the middle here. Just for the looks. Make a bunch of chests here. Alright, furnace. I plan to come through and punch coal, which I do not have currently. Okay, back to digging here. Might have to go back at some point. Get some more food. Oop, I went down too far. Ah, well, I'll just continue down to 40. And I see all kinds of mobs down here. This rate, I'll hook up to this tunnel here. And that's at a different WoW level. That is at 30. That's 15, 14. And that's at 174. A little everything here. What's this? That's at 16. Well, let's stay consistent. Nope, I need to go one more block back. This is 3. That's 3. This is 10. Make a few of these. Alright. Level 44 it seems. I got a feeling I'm going to run out of torches here. Yeah, let's see. And this is 40, okay. That's 3. And that's broken. Okay. Pair this and that one. Okay. See what we got here. One more. Crafting bench there. Okay, put that one there. Furnace. Use one of those for that. Okay. Put some light up here. Okay. Yeah, while I'm waiting on that. Two more boxes. Okay. Well, that's doing. Let's make some stairs. Yeah, let's make a little more stairs. And here, we'll just make all of them. That's fine. Alright. Put some stairs down here and make this a little faster of a trek. I know I could just teleport myself back. What's the fun in that? Okay. Do need to make myself a pick. Do you believe? Okay, what do we got here? Alright. I think it should make this last log, but we'll find out. Yep, sure did. Alright. Okay, what we got here? Level 30, huh? Bless you there, dear. Let's see. Let's try to make it all the way back to the top. Let's have a few more food than what I got. Since there's a whole lot of mobs there. Oop, that's not what I want to do. Stick some of that there. And I might see about getting a pick. Yeah, that's when I first started, so this is a long run here. Maybe a teleport command would be faster. But I'm up here. Let's see. Yeah, still got a little bit there. What's this sticks day? No idea how I got here. I'm stumped too. Yeah. Very funny. Goat still in the tree. Where is that gravel? Not sure where I got it, but that's fine. Let's see what we got here, food wise. How about some of those? That'll work. Pick. I'm about doing a stone one. I don't use too many, so. Yeah, got an upgrade, alright. Okay. Anything particular here? Yeah, that'd be nice. Early game, huh? Sure, if you say so. And that's all iron, right? Yep. Yeah, nowhere near that. Alright, and I got a stone sword. Yep, I got a stone sword. Let's see what else we got here. Anything? Nope. Let's see what I can do with this. Yeah, let's see. Tiny coal. Oop. Alright. You see 8 and 8, and this is 1 and 1. That's horrible. Alright. How about that? Gold in here. That's supposed to be doing gold. Anything? Nope. What am I supposed to need here? The glass, 2 iron. What's that? That's 4 gold. Alright. And a piece of redstone. Alright. That's clock. Let's put that there. Piece of glass, huh? Let's see. Make another furnace. Can. Yeah, that literally is just 1 to 1. Okay. That's okay. I need 3 of those, so I'll take glass. Alright, 1 piece of glass. Stick those over there. Alright, now what's the rest of this? 2 iron, 1 of these, which is 2 copper, 4 iron, and 2 redstone. 2 redstone. Four iron. Copper. Alright. And of course I need a crystal, which would be probably down there. Alright. That looks good. Let's use that. Got anything? No. Alright. Let's go. Let's see what we can get into here. Long walk all the way back. Okay. Must be some firefly bushes in there. Oh man, what a long walk. Boom, 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 boom. Grab some cobble because I know I won't have enough when I hit the bottom. I'll have plenty. What I got here? Anything? Toss some of that in there. Take these stairs, toss them in there. So let's see, I'm at 40, so if I go down 30, I might be able to get that next section. Let's head on down the next section here. $32, $31, $30. All right, torches up here. 1, 2, and 3. Put a table in with a can. Let's make 2. One, 2, and 3, just in case here. All right, let's see what we got here. Look at the map again. Still says 30. All right. That says 24. This all says 14. Glow squid. Let's see. Um, Alright, well, we'll just make a tunnel down this way and find out. Repair this. Hammer here. Alright. Looks like we're getting close here. Okay. Yeah, my favorite cave spiders. Not really. Yeah, I can hear them too. How about moving that out of the way? Okay, we are right on it. Yep. How about take that, set that there. Let's make a slab. Well, all kinds of friendlies here. Ouch. Hey, no, no, no. No, I'd rather not, thanks. No. Oh, get away. Come on. Oh, good, so they can fall through a slab. That's nice. Not a sideways one, is there? No. Alright, let's try that. Okay. Uh-oh. My computer just froze. Alright. Don't do that again. Interesting. Alright. No, don't be doing it. Hmm. Okay. Alright. Alright, well that's quite yeah. Entertainment. Let's see about a door. How about also how about okay. How about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Tree and training, huh? Yep, sure. Alright. Put that there, that there. My slabs here. Let's get all this cobble. Whew. Well, that's quite the entertainment here. Well, how about this? We're gonna put a door right there. Anyway, we got somewhat of a protection zone here. Make furnace, and we'll just stick it here too. I probably need more wood than what I got, but that's alright. Take a lot of this tiny coal and make torches out of it. Alright. Where do you come from? Hey, dude. Alrighty, well, I gotta go in. Nope, that's not the direction to go. Yeah. No, 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 no. Yay. Is this tiny torches? Yes, that's tiny torches. There. Alright. Okay, let's see what's down here after I do some eating. Wait a minute, was that something? Nope. Yeah, I'll take those, thanks. Um, you need some of these, so I will take these. Anything between this wall? No. Yeah. Alright. Let's head back up. Alright. Go on this side of the wall of safety. Wheat seeds, huh? Stone pebbles, okay. That's all good stuff. And we'll keep those on me. The wheat seeds I'll keep on me too. Well, don't think I'll need that, but... Alright. Alrighty. Let's see what else we got here. Got a lot of friendlies here. How about another door? Hello, guys. Could you not stand outside my door, please? Alright. Flower pot, huh? Alright. Sure. Alrighty. Well, let's... Alright. Ah, well. Let's see what we got here. Rabbit stew, huh? Go away. Must you? Yeah. Much comfort has been made so far. I thought. Potion of invisibility. Yeah, that might be useful. Alright. Whew. Really don't need horse armor at the moment, or snowballs. I don't need to poison myself either. Alright. Yeah, let's head back down here and see what we can get. Okay. Oi! Yep. Run, 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 run. Zigzag and zigzag. Through the door. Sorry, I'm not buying anything today, thanks. And these door salesmen are terrible. Yeah, it got me through the door anyway. Yeah. And these guys are rough. No, I don't want both of you at once. I'll have to go one at a time, thanks. One of these points, one of them's coming in. Whew. Well, that was quick. Oh. B, that's a bad time. B handing good stuff to me. Alright, give me a sword, thanks. I'm gonna have to make a shield. Alright. Okie dokie. Well. Let's see, I got this slab sitting here. How about... take this. Take this. Block this up. Take that door. Break this block. Alright. Item down here that the bee left. Come down here and grab whatever it is. Alright, now I'm gonna go back to base, I do believe.
Yeah, those are tiny torches.
Yeah, they are. They do the job, I guess. I don't know what none of this stuff does, so I'm gonna take the redstone. Take that. I don't care about the stick, I'll take that. Honestly, the stone pebbles I don't care about either. Bone I'll take, and string I'll take. And I'll take that too. I'll have more, but that's okay. Alright, let's take the long trek back to base. I'm gonna try to make a shield. Make some stairs to put in here. Make this long trek back. I think I'm gonna have to work also some food. And I'm afraid there's gonna be a creeper that's gonna land by the TNTs and blow me all up. Be entertaining. Alright. Yep, that it is. Okay, let's see. Glowstone. I'm gonna have to start building some more storage. I don't know what these do. No idea. There's a bowl. I have a lot of bowls here soon. Got that crystal, which you need. String. More bone. Sourceberry. Potion's probably gonna be good. Okay, get rid of that. Get that stone slab, stick it there. That's an actual piece of coal. I'll put that there. Alright. Put all of that in my inventory. Okay, now what was the name of this thing? Okay, I did get that, so that opens that up. Cronin generator. Okay. And right here. So can I make one of these? Yes, I can. Can I make that? No, I can't. Now I can. Alright, let's get one of these going. The bracelet or charm? Alright. So far, nothing. Okay. Time to submit. And return to the Echo Guidance. Alright. Through. Back to spawn we go. Alright, dude. Got this thing. Now, what am I supposed to do with it? Submit it to the craft book. Alright. No. Go back. Yeah, submit. Alright. Dreadful dirt. Spawns more hostile mobs. Will night and daylight exposed to the sky? Well, I don't have to worry about no sky. Light level 5 and above stops mob spawns. Alright, that sounds good. Another chronic generator. Wonderful. Lost cell of echoes. Okay. And a world engine. Okay, let's see what is this action pad. It's a marvel of the ages. It can route many of your commonly used commands such as home, spawn, world engine, teleportation throughout this device. You can open the menu by using the item or with the keybind, like the negative key. Right. Many offer teleportation options will appear as you meet various echoes and progress through the pack. If you lose your device, you can claim a replacement in the quest book emergency items tab. Yeah, I'm sure that costs something. The Chronon cell allows you to store your power time called Chronon. Generator will slowly generate it for the cell, which enables teleportation to your base using home. Also use the cell to teleport with the world engine by sneak plus right clicking with it in your hand. Alrighty. What is this? Find the stone dungeon. Yeah, I got that. That's nice. Wasn't so friendly, but yeah, I got there. Alright. Get that out of my hand. Yeah, it's producing power. Alright, so let's see. Complete stage. Alright, it gave me something else. Alright, task 3. You've progressed well, however, solitary effort have proven inefficient in past attempts. To improve your odds, you'll require assistance. In the shadows, you may find the remains of previous Nitwit helpers. Nitwit's all marked out. Helpers. This damaged ender lead should assist you in converting them with a healing spring into a useful companion. Alrighty. You'll be required to convert this helper into a token, which can be brought to the system to recognize your progress. This can be done by making an echo encoder with the world engine. So convert a zombie villager and a healing spring and turn them into a worker token. Alright, that sounds, yeah, interesting. A gate pearl, huh? Be 6 cows, 6 chickens, 6 sheep, 6 pigs, or 6 rabbits. Alright. Be interesting. For some diamonds. Right now, let's not. So, man, they didn't put a lot of durability on that third thing. All right. Well, let's go up and see what's open, if anything, here. Nothing that way. Any of these open up? Don't think so, but nope. Yeah, if I had an ender pearl, I would be able to just get underneath of that. I wonder if this refill. Let's see what on this one table. Is it this one? Nope. I did give me a bowl out of it. Okay. What do I want here? Huh. Alright. I was supposed to work that way, but I just used that bowl to pick it up. I got a plate of shepherd's pie. Sounds good. Alright. Now the big sheep's still stuck in the tree. Get these flowers to get these out of my way. Alright. So I could use that to make a mob farm, huh? Right. What's this thing? Action pad. So let's see. That's supposed to fit in the curio slot. Okay. Alright. Like I got a watch in my hand. Alright. Alrighty. I see. Yeah, let's eat a piece of mixed salad here. There. No, I said eat it. There you go. Now I got another bowl. I can go back to the other place and get something else. Actually, I got 3 bowls. Now let's put that in here. I'll save that for later. Alrighty. Been at it about 3 hours now, so I think that's where I'm going to be calling it for this evening. Make sure to click the follow button on here on Twitch. That way you'll be notified when I go live. If you're watching this later in the X2, huh? Hold on. I don't see anything. Oh, I do see something. Let me guess. Hold on. Why must you all spawn up here?
Now they'll get one.
No. Actually, the trader, I think, spawned up there. Somewhere. Well, while I'm up here, let's explore my way up. I can't do anything with the ram, as far as I know. Okay, where is he? And there's the ram.
I like forest.
Okay, well, I can't get none with a pair of shears, so. Let's see. Well, here, I'll pillar up this way. Dude, why are you up here?
What the frick?
What do you got? Silk touch. Well, I don't have none of that. Teleporter, yeah, that'd be nice. Bunch of heads. What is that? I have no idea. How about if I break this? Matter of fact, I'm gonna break that. Take that there. Where'd you go? Oh, you're down there. Alright. I'm going down. I don't know where you're going there, dude. Really don't want to use my durability up. Now, where is my pillar? Oh, there it is. Well, I'll get some gravel out of this on my way down. Alright, well, that's not really useful, but okay. Guess if he falls down, he'll fall down. If not, if not. Alright, as I was saying, this is going to be the end of the stream. Make sure to click follow button here on Twitch. That way be notified when we go live. If you're on YouTube watching the VOD, make sure to click like button. That'd be really helpful. I'd appreciate it. And also subscribe. If you want, comment too. Either way. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.